Morning, friends. Welcome back to our professional ethics and human values class. How are you all? Okay, let me share some share screen to you all. So, we are in third unit of professional ethics and human values class, engineering ethics and social experimentation, right? So, in this class, already we discussed about these things. What is meant by engineering ethics? Next, types of engineering ethics, microethics and macroethics. And these individual ethics and professional ethics are the few subparts, subtypes in microethics. Next, macroethics, we have two subtopics: professional ethics and social ethics, right? Already we discussed these dimensions of ethics. So, meta ethics is purely based upon situational based. Unethical thing may be the ethical thing. Based upon the situation, we can take a ethical decision. That is here meta ethics. Next, perspective or normative ethics means rules based. So rules and regulations we need to follow. Those rules and regulations and those ethics is called as here perspective or normative ethics. Next, descriptive or comparative ethics means just observing the society and adapt something. This is the one sense, and another sense is here comparative of our ethics, our individual ethics and attitude with other people's, right? That is called as here descriptive or comparative ethics. Next thing, applied ethics. So here in this applied ethics, cyber ethics, bioethics, environmental ethics, and international ethics is that subparts, right? Next, already we discussed this thing, professional roles as an engineer. So professional roles to be played by an engineer. Suppose you are an engineer, then you should follow these roles. Savior role. Savior role means here redeemer from the social illness. Ills means here society illness. Like poverty, wastage, unemployment. These are the few illnesses of the society. So we should be a savior to the society from these illnesses, right? Next, another role is here guardian or protector role. Guide and the directions of improvement of the speed of the company, right? It is the role of protector or guardian of the company. Next, bureaucrat. Bureaucrat is meaning of is your administrator who manages things, who administrative skills, who have the administrative skills is called as here administrator. So he plays a dual role. Look at here, employer role and the employee's role. Next, coming to the next role of employee, social servant. Just service, provide services to the society for their development. Next, social enabler. Enabler means here make something the possible. That is called as here enabler. And next, game player. It is another role played by the engineer. That is here a country's progress is determined by the quality of its engineer. The quality of its engineer, right? So these are the different roles we should play as an engineer, right? So we discussed these all things up to now. Now, today's class, look at this thing, profession and professionalism. It is very, very important topic. Profession and the professionalism. Look at this thing. So in this thing we have 1, 2, 3 slides, right? Profession and professionalism. This is our topic today. We need to discuss now, right? So here we need to concentrate 3 words: profession, professional, professionalism. These are the 3 words we need to discuss. After completion of these 3 words, then we will enter the next slides, right? So what is meant by profession and professional and professionalism? So coming to first thing, profession. Profession means simply a job or a work or a job, right? So simply profession means a job or a work. This job may be whatever you take the example. It may be police, or it may be faculty, it may be director, or it may be a lawyer, or it may be doctor, or it may be engineer, whatever the role is here. That role, that work, that job is here, profession, right? So professional means who plays, who played the role, who played the role. So simply that person is called as here professional. Simply the job holder is called as here professional. Who plays the role, who plays the job, who do the works. That person is called as here professional, right? Next, coming to the professionalism. Professionalism means here abilities, skills, and knowledge, the talent and experience having by the professional for doing his profession. That type of skills and knowledge and experience abilities is called as here professionalism. Professionalism, right? Once again, I want to repeat it. Professionalism means skills, abilities, capabilities, capacities, abilities, talent, experience, qualifications, etc. of a particular professional or a job holder for doing his job, for doing his work. That type of skills and abilities, capabilities, knowledge of a professional is called as here professionalism. Professionalism, right? So simply the professional means simply job holder. The job holder using his skills and abilities, knowledge, talent, etc. With the help of all these abilities, knowledge, experience, talent, and maintain and do his profession, his works, his job in a time with accuracy, That is called as here professionalism, right? So that is meant by profession and the professionalism, the topic, right? Profession means a job or a work. Professional means the job holder who does this work, who do this profession. That person is called as here professional job holder. Simply we can call it as job holder. Next, professionalism means job holders abilities, job holders capabilities, job holders knowledge and talent for doing his job, doing his works. That is called as their professionalism. Simply abilities, talent, knowledge, experience, qualification, etc. of a professional or a job holder for doing his job is called as here professionalism. Once again, I want to repeat it. Abilities, skills, knowledge, talent, experience, qualifications, etc. are having by the professional or job holder for doing his job or works is called as the professionalism. So simply professionalism means abilities, skills, talent, knowledge of a job holder, right? So that is professionalism. Now coming to these things, abbreviations. A profession. Profession means is an occupation or especially one which requires an advanced education, knowledge, training, and ethics. It involves specialization in a particular field of occupation, like doctors, lawyers, chef, pilot, teachers, engineers, etc. Next, professional means it refers to a disciplined individual practicing a profession. So doing profession, right? So individual practicing a profession. So doing the job and mature may not feel the same responsibility as a professional does, right? Next, professionalism means qualities that are typically or not expected for a person at a profession, right? It requires three conditions. Look at here. It requires three conditions: knowledge, formal education, and the training, organization accepted by the public, and next, public good. So these two are meant for the society, right? Medicine promote and health, etc. Right? This is all about profession, professional, and the professionalism, right? Now coming to the characteristics of a profession and the professional characteristics and the professionalism skills required to a professional for his profession, right? So simply characteristics of a professionalism, right? These are the few things. Look at here one by one. Profession means job. Profession features. Profession characteristics. Simply job characteristics. These are things. And next, professional characteristics. Simply job holders features. And next, professionalism characteristics. So these are the skills required to a professional for his profession, right? So look at here. Profession means job holders, features, right? And job features. So here, look at this thing. So profession means a job. Already I told you. So here we need to know about do how. The first feature of a profession is do how, means simply duties of a particular job. Duties and the responsibilities of a particular job is called as here do how. It is just one of the characteristics of a profession. Characteristics of a profession. And next, know why. Know why. So simply know why means here knowledge of the job, how to do that particular task, or how to complete that particular task or a work. That is called as here knowledge about a particular job, knowledge about particular work, how to accomplish that particular task is called as here know why. Know why, right? This is the second feature of profession. And next, the third thing is here compensation or the salary. Compensation or salary. So every work or every profession should have the compensation, right? So compensation we can also call it as salary. So this salary or compensation we can different synonyms based upon the designations. They are salary, wages, remuneration, fees, right? Honorarium. These are the different words of a compensation or a work done by the people based upon their designations, right? Suppose salary is meant for the clerical staff who completed their graduation and they get the salary, the clerical jobs. That payment is called as your salary. Suppose fee. Fee is another synonym of a compensation. So here fee means it's simply nothing but a salary, but this fee is used for the professions like doctors, engineers, lawyers. So these three types of designations we pay the compensation, but we call this compensation name is fee. Fee. Next, remuneration. Remuneration is one of the compensation synonym, but we can call it as this salary or this compensation as remuneration. This remuneration is meant for the teachers, right? The judges, right? The managers. This type of responsible high category designations Their compensation is called as here remuneration, right? Next, wages. Wages is another compensation synonym. This wages is meant for the labors, right? Who are the lower level of management and the workers and the supervisors. These two categories, these two designations will get the compensation in the name of wages, right? So honorarium. Honorarium means గౌరవంగా ఇచ్చే డబ్బులు honorarium. It is meant for the judges and the high designated persons of the company. High designated persons of the company like BODs, owners, chairmen, director, managing director. These all categories are comes under here in the name of honorarium. Honorarium. So here, whatever it is, compensation, salary, wage, fees, remuneration, honorarium. These are the different names of a compensation or a salary, right? Whatever the name it is, these names are depending upon the profession and the designations, right? So here, this the compensation is one of the feature of a profession, each and every job, right? Then coming to the next thing, rules and regulations. So each profession, each job, or each worker have different rules and regulations to complete them, right? The next thing is here, authority and the responsibility. Each and every profession or each and every job should have the authoritative powers and should feel the responsibility, and should have the authoritative powers, right? So each and every profession, not the job holder, job, work, each and every designation has the authority and should feel the responsibility, right? Next, standard of conduct. So each job or worker should have the standard of conduct. So conduct or conduct. Conduct means here a good manner or good behavior, right? So standard means a level of conduct or level of behavior we should have in the profession. So it is another feature of the job. And next, policies and the guidelines of a particular profession. So each and every profession or a worker should have the policies and the guidelines to do that particular worker with accuracy, right? So policies means some set of guidelines to do particular job, right? So policies and the guidelines for a profession or a job, right? So each and every job should have some policies and the guidelines for doing, right? Next thing, should have the engineering ethics. Already I told you, engineering ethics means as an engineer, we do the right things and we do the right manner in front of our colleagues, right? In front of the society, right? So this is about what is right and what is wrong, right? Good behavior and having the right manner and having the right behavior in our workplace as an engineer. That is called as here engineering ethics. And next, every job or a worker should have the safety of the workers, right? And next, these are the few features of a job, right? Next, coming to this thing, job holders features. These all things are for job features, work features. This is about job holders features, right? So here, job holder means employee. So simply here, employee features. These all things are employee features. So here, look at things. So qualifications of an employee for doing all these works, for doing all these duties of this particular task. So qualifications of an employee for doing this job. So this qualification may be BTech or MTech or MBA, MCA, right? MBBS, Form C, software engineer, I mean civil engineer, mechanical engineer, whatever it is. So the qualification having by the job holder for doing his job, his works, right? So this is the first feature of a job holder. Every job holder should have the qualifications for his job. Next, qualities. So qualities means rather than the qualifications, like qualities is here communication skills and knowledge, experience, talent, abilities. Next, interpretation skills, communication skills, presentation skills. These are the few leadership skills, decision making skills. These are the few examples of qualities. So a job holder should have the qualities for doing all these type of jobs. That is the second feature of a job holder. So job holder should have the qualification and job holder should have the qualities like interpretation skills, communication skills, leadership skills, decision making skills, controlling skills. These are the few qualities, right? And next, job holder, another feature is here, right conduct. Right conduct. So right conduct means right behavior. So here, conduct or conduct means behavior, a good behavior, right? Every job holder should have the good behavior, right? So in with his subordinates or with his higher authorities or with his same designated with other departments. So you should have, job holder should have the right behavior in the workplace, right? That is called as here right conduct. It is another feature of a job holder. The next, job holders, another feature is here self-direction. Self-direction. So here direction means what to do, not to do, what not to do. So what do's and don't do's, right? How to save the time and how to waste the time. How to save the time, save the cost, and how to waste the cost. These are the few directions majorly given by the top level management. But here, every job holder future is self-direction. So not depending upon the hierarchies directions, just having the knowledge and abilities to guide their self, to direct their self, his self, right? That is called as their self-direction towards the completion of their job or his duties within a time with accuracy. Within a time with the accuracy. That is called as here self-direction. The next, self-control. So control, self-control. So controlling himself or herself, right? In the company premises, right? Next, another professional is here communication skills. So here, communication skills means four types. Already I told you in the class, right? First thing is here, listening skills. And next one is speaking skills. And the third one is reading skills. And the fourth thing is here, writing skills, right? These are the four different types of communication skills we have. So each and every job holder should have the communication skills. Like every job holder should have the listening skills, speaking skills, and then writing skills and reading skills, right? For doing his job in a accuracy, with accuracy, right? And next, having the interpretation skills. Interpretation means here just presentation of his knowledge or his works to with his higher authorities and their higher authorities. So here, presentation of their works to the colleagues or hierarchies, or it may be subordinates. So presentation skills, like here interpretation skills, it is another feature of a job holder, right? Next, judgment under decision making skills. Judgment under decision making skills. So here decision making is one of the major thing. If the job holder or a company take a right decision, then it will leads to development of a company or improves the company's performances, right? Next, physical fitness. So it is another feature of the job holder. So physical fitness means strengthening height and weight, vision, clear vision, right? Clear hearing, clear speaking, and a total healthy body, right? The physical fitness is another feature of a job holder. So these all things are related to the job features. These all things are related to the job holders features, right? In management sense, in the management sense, this all things, job features is called as here job description. Job description. These job holders features in the management sense, we can call it as job specifications, job descriptions, and the job specifications in the management sense, right? So we discussed about profession, professional, and professionalism. So profession means job. These are the job holders, job duties. And professional means job holder. So job holders characteristics. Already we discussed. Now professionalism and its characteristics, right? Characteristics of a professionalism. So here, what are the skills? Look at here, skills required to a professional for his profession, right? That is called as here professionalism. Once again, I want to repeat it. Skills required to professional or a job holder for his profession or a work. That type of skills is called as here professionalism, right? So here, look at this thing. Make a sound decisions means uh, taking a good decisions. So it is one of the skills, right? And next thing is here function as a leader. So every professional should lead his team, right? Should give the guidelines and directions to their team, right? So that is called as here a leadership. So here a function of a leader is another characteristics of a professionalism. Next, commit the profession. Next, strong work ethics and having the punctuality and clothing choices. Next, morality and the ethics and the professional and the cell phones and certifications. Next thing, appreciate diversity. Next, accept the responsibilities. Accept the responsibilities. Next thing, having the positive attitude and the timely completion of tasks. Next, balance professional relationships. Balance the professional relationship means here professional relationships. Maintain the relationship in the workplace and with the colleagues, right? These all things are comes under the professionalism. So skills, these are the skills required to a professional or a job holder for his work or for his job, right? So, so here, profession and professionalism. So profession means a job. Professional means a job holder. Professionalism means abilities, capabilities, and knowledge, experience for particular job having by the job holder, right? That is called as a professionalism, right? So we discussed the profession, professionalism, and the professional, right? And the next class we will meet with the next topic in this third unit of professional ethics and human values. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Bye. Stay home, stay safe.